it it? Do you want me to show you who I am? Yes, that was just but a very small thing that I can do to you because I did it outside there when the police officers were there. Think of it when we come to get ourselves, yes, one on one. Nobody's there. Can you imagine what I can do to you? And for that is a killer. You killing people in our village. Yes, this is a trap to finish people mentally, physically, wherever. I don't know, so they can lose their memory and you take everything.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, Kenya has been painted as a country that is lawless, like a banana republic, like a country where there's no rule of law, like people do anything they want, anyhow, any place, say anything they want, anywhere, to anybody, about anyone, And this is all because of Nyabohanse, unfortunately. That is the truth, guys. Nyabohanse has painted Kenya to be a totally different place than the Kenya I know. Because of the impunity, guys. People have no regard, for the law at all. And since they do it amongst themselves, they now think they can do it to everyone. These people, it is going to catch up with them. Oh, yes, it is going to catch up with them. The law must catch up with these people because some of the things that they do, some of the things that they say, is so wrong. And guys, this is what I've been saying, about the lazy gang. People came from the woodwork, from nowhere. They started talking about Marwa's family, Marwa himself. They started just tarnishing their names, spoiling their brands. And you will hear them come out here to say, what brand? What brand? They should leave him alone then, with whatever it is that they think is not a brand. Guys, it is so wrong to come and start tarnishing somebody's name without evidence, without proof, without nothing, just because you hate somebody or just because somebody has paid you or just because of some haters. And the funny thing is this, guys, these people have created a community. It started by 2, 3, 4 people, and now they have created a community whereby, if a content creator, a negative reactor is doing a negative reaction video, defaming Marwa, for instance, the people who will be typing on the comment section or chat section, will be typing stuff as if they know Marwa, They'll be saying, oh, he's a scammer, and so many other things. Yes, defamation cases are very expensive. They can be very long, like they can take a long time in the courts. They're draining, of course. Nobody wants this this energy of going to court and everything. But guys, sometimes when shove comes to push, or is it push comes to shove, guys, somebody has to do what they have to do to protect their name, to protect their family, to protect what they own, because guys, sometimes people go too far. And we have seen in the case of Marwa family, how people have gone to the extent of like it gets to the point where we actually get shocked. Like, for real? Marwa's mother has been called a witch. Up to this date, I have never seen the evidence of her being a witch. Marwa is a scammer. I'm yet to see the evidence of who he has scammed. I'm yet to see somebody come out and say Marwa scammed me, like A, B, C, D, let alone all these things of Marwa has asked for money from people, coming out here and asking for money. That is not stealing from anybody. That is not putting a gun on somebody's head. That is not by force, guys. So this is willing giver, willing, he's asking and people are giving willingly. So that one to me is not a scam. You know, so he is not a scammer. So all these names, guys, he's a P, he went with young girls, Carrots comes out here to say that all the time. All these things, guys, we need that evidence. We need those girls to come out and say, one of the girls we've never seen, somebody come out here to say, okay, me, I was 14 years old, when Marwa started pursuing me, blah, blah, blah. I've never seen. So all these things that they come out here to say, guys, are things without evidence. They try to bring girls, from the village to try and pin stuff on people who are surrounding Marwa. It still didn't work. They even brought UNICEF into their shenanigans, guys. Still, there was nothing. They actually brought girls who are of age, girls who had already been married, people like Ombasa, who had already been married, and brought them to the streets, claiming that they were underage girls. They tried to tarnish Marwa's party, guys, by saying there were kids there. Even 𝐷𝐿 comes here to say, oh, I was at the party, there was alcohol, so what? Yeah, alcohol is everywhere. Oh, yes, the last I checked, alcohol is not illegal, in Kenya. So if there was alcohol, unless it was changa is what is illicit. But all the other alcoholic brands that were there, were very legal brands, which should be in a party, So guys, all these things that they brought out here, 𝐷𝐿, they come out here to claim that Marwa, their kids working at Marwa's site. And guys, we saw kids, people who are underage working at Gintu's place. We have seen people who are affiliated to Gintu, people like the Nyani, marry an underage girl. We have seen them come out here to defend that SHIT. People like Mogesi, Ernesto come out here to say that their mothers were married at, 14, 9 years old, so it's okay. No, when it's on their side, things are okay. Guys, I'm saying all this to say that, Marwa and family's name has been tarnished, has been messed up. The brand has been messed. For me, this is my own opinion, guys. I feel like if all these shenanigans were not there, Marwa could have even hit 1.5 M subscribers by now. Marwa could be making 3 times what he makes on YouTube right now. I believe that this negativity, all these shenanigans have slowed down Marwa's channel. That's just according to me. And I also know that Marwa believes that because there's a time that he addressed that issue and he said, this negativity is actually costing, his channel's growth. Of course, maybe there are other factors, but that is also one of the main factors. Actually, it is the main factor, So, people who think that the Kenyan law does not work on defamation are very wrong, And, I feel like this lazy gang, somebody like Carrots particularly, because guys, I'm zeroing in on Carrots because she is the one who has come out here to speak, very loudly about this issue most of the times, and also 𝐷𝐿. Because some of these people, they were served, but they really weren't vocal about this whole thing. When they were served by TTG, for instance. But Carrots, we have seen her defiance. We have seen her come out here, to say stuff like, oh, bring it on. Oh, I've got lawyers. Oh, I know the governor. Oh, I am, I don't know who. I know the chief. Mwango, come find me. I don't know. We have seen her come out, beat chest, and do all this stuff so that people can fear her, people can be afraid of, taking her head on and stuff like that. Guys, Kenyan law works. And they're the same people who came to talk about this guy, 𝐷𝐿, saying that 𝐷𝐿 won a case against Mwango in these Kenyan courts. So yes, this Kenyan law actually works. Now guys, I'm saying all this because there is a Kenyan personality, one of our big YouTubers by the name Oga Obinna. Of course, that is Nigerian. He, I think, liked Nigerian stuff, so he gave himself, sort of a Nigerian name. That's not his real name, of course. So this Oga Obinna, somebody just showed up, guys. Someone just showed up called Black Princess, and also a content creator, and started to just defame him. Started to say stuff about him, that Oga Obinna said were lies. But every time he tried to dispute, or every time he tried to defend himself, this woman came on him so strong, just like how Carrots comes back, defiant with insults, talking like she is untouchable and all that stuff. And guys, it became bad. For a whole year, they have been battling in court. And guys, the funny thing is this woman made an elaborate story about how this man took advantage of her. She did not just say it in her platform on her YouTube channel. She actually went and said it. She was invited to a radio show where she went and also said the same story over there. Now, this woman, I think, wanted this guy to just keep quiet because she was really coming on him so very strong, guys. It was bad. And this guy decided to say, you know what, I'm going to take this up with my lawyers and everything. Hey, the woman came back. You think if you say lawyer, I'm going to be scared, I'm going to be shivering, I'm going to run. Whom do you think you are? What do you think you can do to me? Blah, blah, blah. Guys, insults. Started describing the guy's, mudingding. Started talking about, guys, I think she was guessing because according to Oga Obinna, he has never met her. So this woman was describing his mudingding, talking about it, talking I don't know what, guys, trying to demean the man, trying to make the man feel small, trying to tarnish him, make him, guys. Finally, Oga Obinna decided, court it is. So, this woman was taken to court. And when she was supposed to show, she never did. Just like Percy is doing, just like Mogesi, just like Max Zero, and just like Gay T, how they don't show in the court of law, thinking that if you don't show, the case will disappear, it will melt, it will go away. Carrots has taught them that, ignore the lawyer, block them, I don't know, do what, and Percy and these other fools are following that, thinking that the case will go away. Guys, let us just listen to what happened, when this all, when they acted like this. Guys, I'm bringing this up, to show you that even Marwa, they should take up one of this person, just one of them, like Carrots, and make her an example. Oh yes, guys, it's no joke.
Speechless.
You think that if you mention lawyers and police, that me, I'm going to run, I'll stop being a Kenyan? You're not a Nigerian first and foremost. So let me address you in my manner. Wa unafikiri uko na makenda ine ndakimbia? I don't have your time. Leo nitaambia kila mtu everything you did to me.
Let's rewind the clock. Let's go back to where this nightmare began for Oga Obinna. Enters Black Cinderella, a lady who, according to Oga Obinna's own words, he had never met before. He had never crossed paths with her, never had any interaction with whatsoever, yet somehow this woman began making defamatory remarks about him online.
Oh, I know you. Do you want me to describe what you have in your trousers? Because I will describe that in court. What are you telling me? You ran. I was so young. I have grown into a woman. I am Black Cinderella. I've made the fame. I have the name. I'll tell people the story.
Think about that for a second. Imagine waking up one day to find someone you've never met making serious allegations about you, spreading lies and tarnishing your reputation after doing it so publicly, so boldly, that people actually start believing it. That's psychological warfare, and that is character assassination. But here is where the story takes an even darker turn.
Regardless of, wait for me to talk. I never start. You have run. Content creator asks me who I will never sleep with, and I mentioned you because I would never desire to sleep with you, young man. I would never desire to sleep with you. It pains me.
Black Cinderella wasn't content with just making these accusations on her own platforms. She gets invited to a radio show, a mainstream radio show that is Radio Jambo, one of Kenya's most popular stations, the show that none other than Masawe Japanese program. And what does Black Cinderella do? She goes on air and repeats the same defamatory remarks.
Guys, you can all see the defiance. You know, just like carrots, you can see the defiance. But guess what? When the court date reached, she never showed. She never showed. Not once, not ever. And if you heard her right, she said, I'm gonna describe all that you did to me in court. You know. But she never showed. And something else. You see how Carrots comes here and says, oh, I'm saying this, I called Congrats Mom a witch because Michele Ponte told us. Michele Ponte said that Mwango smells. Michele Ponte said, or JB said, she says that as if it's defense, right? Now, in this case, when this lady went to the radio station to say this fake story of hers, now the presenter of that radio station has also been sued. Yeah. Because she came out to her platform. She used the radio station to come out and fuel and spread these false stories because she never had evidence. This lady came to the radio show, but she never came with evidence. She just came with a story. And these ones helped to spread the story. And so they have also been sued, in the mix. And so Carrots thinks that she can run away by saying that I got the story from JB, So in this case, if Mwango was to sue, Mwango sues, Carrots, and if she wants, now she can sue somebody else. But Carrots is liable. Regardless of if it's somebody else who told her or not. That is what I got from this case. And that is exactly what we have been talking. That's what we have been saying. But you know what? The defiance is still there. How I wish, that these people can also be dealt with. I want them to produce evidence of how Mwango smells. Because guys, some of these things are psychological torture to someone. I want them to produce evidence how a Congrats Mom is a witch amongst many, many other accusations that they bring out here. Marwa being a P, all those things, guys, they should produce evidence. Carrot should not come out here and say, Joyce's diarist told us she saw two girls coming from Marwa. No. Evidence. We want a girl, 14-year-olds, 15, 16. We want somebody to come out here and say, yes, I, did ABCD. It happened to me. Not these stories from nowhere. No way. They have tarnished these people's names enough. And for all of you all who do not have confidence in the Kenyan court system, now you can see that it works. It definitely does work. And guess what? Oga Obinna has been awarded 6 million, a cool 6 million Kenya shillings. Oh, yes. And guess what, guys? After all, was said and done, after a whole year of battling in court, actually there was no battle because this lady never showed. Guys, so after a whole year, in court, Oga Obinna has been awarded a cool 6 million shillings, and as you've heard, he has decided to build a house, with this money. And he says that, it is a sort of a remembrance to him, that actually they wanted to tear him down, but they build him up, because the house is going to be up and standing. And so he is saying that watajenga nyumba na pesa za haters. Guys, people think that you can just come out here and defame someone. I've heard these Nyabohanse people come out here to say, even stuff about me. Somebody saying that I've called him. I have called him, in the middle of the night, and I disturb him so much until it's bringing problems between him and his wife. Guys, that is something very serious. These people take reaction too far. They overdo things. And it is time, that somebody teaches them a lesson, that they know that there is law, And one thing I've never understood is, do they ever ask themselves, if it is me, somebody is doing this to me every single day, how is it gonna be? How would I feel? You cannot come out here and call somebody a scammer every day. If you don't like them, just keep away from them and just do your own things. Talking about somebody smelling, you have never smelt them, you have never come near them, and then you don't even say allegedly, you come out here and say it as if it's a fact, laughing about it, trying to mess up her relationship. It is bad, guys. And like I normally say, these people should realize that they also live on this planet. And what goes around comes around. They can laugh all they want, they can talk all they want, but one day it must. It is not it may, it is, it is must. It must catch up with them. That is how the world works. They are just laws that work. The law of karma and all these other laws, that work on this planet. If you do this, this is the effect. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. Some people feel like they, are superhuman. They live in a different planet. Maybe nothing has ever happened to them, but one day, you cannot. Carrots cannot come out here every single day attacking Mwango, threatening her. I'm going to expose you. Mwango should not talk. She wants to gag D. She wants to tarnish D's name. She wants to insult D, but D should not come out and talk. Come on, guys, there are laws. And, the Kenyan law, as you can see, works very, very well. Oh, yes.
Then came the judgment day, the day when all patience and all the legal fees, all the sleepless nights and all the faith in the justice system finally have paid off. The court has ruled that Oga Obinna is in favor, 6 million shillings, and that's not just a number, that's vindication. And that's validation. That's the court system saying your reputation has value and those who destroyed it must pay. When Oga Obinna has posted about his victory, the emotion is palpable. You could feel the relief, you could sense the vindication, and this wasn't just about money. Although 6 million is nothing to squeeze at, this was about principle, and this was about proving that lies have consequences. This is about showing that in a world where everyone has a megaphone through social media, you still can't just destroy people without facing repercussions. Willis Otieno, the legal eagle who delivered this victory, deserves his flowers. Oga Obinna's plan for the money is both practical and symbolical. He's laying the foundation for a house, but not just any house. A house built with pesa za haters. Every brick in that foundation will be a reminder that those who tried to tear him down actually ended up building him up. Every wall will tell a story of resilience. Every room will echo the sound of justice being served. That the house will stand as a monument to the fact that the truth, no matter how long it takes, will always prevail.
So guys, I just brought out this case because people like Carrots come out here to say that, Marwa and family, they make Kenya look bad. No, I'm out here to say that somebody like Carrots is the one who makes Kenya look bad. She makes Kenya look like a republic, without laws. A country full of lawlessness, a banana republic, where there's impunity. carrots makes this country look bad. So guys, as you can see, Kenya's law on defamation, is very intact. It works. It's in force. And Obinna has been awarded as, 6 million shillings. So I'm just wondering if it's carrots, does she have 6 million shillings to pay Marwa, for instance, or D? Huh? Maybe she has, her tycoon brother, will pay for her. Guys, it is what it is. I'm happy for Oga Obinna's win, so that other people can learn to tame their tongues or to think twice before they come out here on social media to speak. So guys, I have seen another cockroach, come out here to talk so much. I think she has been away from the streets, because guys, she has nothing to offer, these streets. And I remember I did a reaction on her and I said, she ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry guys, but that's the truth. YouTube-wise, no, she cannot make it. I'm sorry, that is my opinion. Yes, she cannot. Because even getting to 1,000 subscribers with all the shout outs the brother gave her, was a problem. It was an uphill task. Remember, even her brother was doing videos in her channel. She was being done for the work, given shout outs, and it was still difficult. So you can imagine with that kind of assistance and you're still not making it, it tells you something. YouTube is not for you. Or reaction is not for you. It is what it is, guys. So now she has come out to talk so much, that Marwa and family have, tarnished the name of this village, dirtified it so much. She doesn't even know how this name of Nyabohanse is going to be cleaned, restored and everything. And I'm thinking, you know what? You guys were who you are. Nobody has dirtified you. If you guys like free money, you like free money. If you guys don't want to work, on YouTube, for YouTube to pay you, you guys have opened YouTube channels so that people can donate to you, solely donated. Even Marwa himself, he built a channel for years before donations started coming in. Marwa did not start a channel 2 months later, and people are donating, building houses, doing what? No, it took time. People had to trust him. People had to know him. People had to understand him. People had to, connect with him. So these people like this Gintu's sister coming out here, and that is why she keeps flashing her number there for clients, guys. You remember she said she does night shift, So she, solely opened up this channel so she can get donations, And now she wants to say that somebody else has dirtified their village. They are the ones, guys, who come out here, make themselves look bad. They show their jealousy, they show their bad mind nature, they show how cruel they are to each other. They just show how they cannot coexist with other people. They show how they can call other people foreigners, people who are Kenyans like them. So who is, dirtifying their village? They are the ones who are dirtifying their village by their bad behavior. Guys, I am so amused. She actually says that, Marwa, they're the ones who are claiming to have brought, YouTube in the village. YouTube was still there, before Marwa, brought it to the village. She even had a YouTube channel. And guys, I just burst out laughing because I started to wonder, what kind of channel is this that she had? 𝐾𝐎, let me call you by your names. So how many millions of subscribers does your channel have? How successful is your channel? The one that you opened, before Marwa brought YouTube to the village. How many people knew you by then? Guys, this woman is so stupid. Even this channel that she has right now, this channel of hers, people know it, because they are talking about Marwa. Bottom line, it is Marwa who has made us know you. Without Marwa, you are nothing over there. That's the truth. So you coming out here to say you had a YouTube channel, how successful was it? You're even telling us the name. We don't know it. If you are that successful, people will be knowing your channel. It will be up there. So you have no, guys, this woman, has just exposed her stupidity of highest order. It makes no sense. Yes, she had a channel, but it was going nowhere. It was a dead channel. So what difference does it make? What are you telling us?
And someone is just coming from a very dirty village. They have dirtified our village with bad names. They're saying, oh, the villagers are this and this. They have dirtified the clean and the nice village of ours here, 𝐷𝐻𝐿 village. Hey, I don't know how we are going to wash our village name. I don't know. Where are we going to start from washing our village name? Tell me, where? Can we bring 𝐷𝐻𝐿 village and just place it inside the river right there? The river is just right there, right? I'm not going in outside of this, my brother's area. I'm inside, so they don't say, hey, you are doing I don't know what at our place. But if I like, I will come even to your doorstep. It's only that I'm waiting for something. If I get it, you will know who Kate is. Yes, get it from me. So, coming to tell us, oh, that thing our village that I don't know where we are going to start from, making it clean as if you got it before YouTube, so you say it's you people who brought YouTube here. Thank you for bringing it, but before you brought it here, I was already inside. Go check me. I was already inside at Pure Africa TV before you people say things around here. I don't know, it's you who brought YouTube here. We had already started it. Yes, before you brought it here, I was already inside. When you were busy.
It is so obvious that Marwa bringing YouTube to the village, he brought you subscribers, he brought you an audience, he helped you all. So you coming out here to say you had a channel, you sound so very dumb. Where and all those other people who had channels, where are those channels? Guys, I'm yet to see one person in 𝐷𝐻𝐿 who started YouTube before Marwa brought it to the village, who has a successful channel, a channel that was already going somewhere before Marwa brought, that light of YouTube to the village. I think it's only Chef Matiko, These other people, even if they had YouTube channels, these were channels, just channels for the sake of having a channel, like something that is not moving, something that is not monetizing, something that is not helping you, something that is not feeding you. But right now we can see what YouTube has done to the village, guys. We have seen YouTube, people build houses through YouTube, even if it is gintu. This audience and everything connected to Marwa is the one that is helping him, in donations. And even the views that he is getting courtesy of this audience. Yes, guys, some people can get other people who are out of Marwa's audience, but the main audience, guys, is Marwa's audience. For both the positive people and for the haters. So 𝐾𝐎, better open your mind. Before you talk, think, listen to yourself, watch your video, see if you sound dumb. Because you cannot come out here and tell us about a channel. In fact, guys, I haven't even bothered to check that channel. I want to see that channel, how successful it is, so that I can pin it next time in my video. We come and see, how good she was doing in this channel of hers. If she cannot even be able to talk here, make a constructive statement, I wonder what she was doing in that channel. I won't even bother, guys. I will not. I will not. I will not search for that channel. You know, even searching for that, for searching for a channel is boosting it. No, I'm not. Shameless woman. Marwa, you know, without Marwa, you know, YouTube-wise, you are done. Even with Marwa, you know, and Marwa bringing YouTube to you, your brother, and everybody else, still you're struggling. So I can tell you something. Yeah. And guys, she has portrayed the impunity that we have just spoken about. You know, because she's coming out to say that if I want, I can go up to their doorstep, you know, and there's nothing they can do about it. No, 𝐇𝐎𝐏𝐄, you cannot trespass to people's homes if they don't want you there. No, you cannot. Whatever you're waiting for is what? You know, what law is this that makes you think that you can just trespass to anybody's place, you know, and get away with it? It doesn't work like that. Guys, this is the chest thumping, you know, I have just been talking about. But these people, you know, they should realize that they cannot just do anything they want to anybody. It does not work like that.
Is it? Do you want me to show you who I am? Yes, that was just but a very small thing that I can do to you, because I did it outside there when the police officers were there. Think of it when we come to get ourselves, yes, one-on-one. Nobody's there. Can you imagine what I can do to you?
More impunity right there. You know, threatening people anyhow. She was talking about David Jr., saying that they met with David Jr. at the courts, and she did something to David Jr. right in front of the cops. And now she is telling David Jr., just imagine, I can do that to you in front of the cops, whatever it is she did. You know, just imagine what I can do to you. You know, if I meet you one-on-one, you know, out here when nobody is, you know, looking. Guys, what the hell is that? What kind of threat is this? Why are people like this? What has David Jr. done to this woman? You know, David Jr. has done nothing to this woman. So now she is coming out just because David Jr., you know, took the brother to the, you know, reported the brother to the DCI. Now she is coming up with all this nonsense. That is not how people should live. If your brother has been, you know, reported to the DCI or the police station or whatever, he should go sort out those issues there. Or if you want, you go and help your brother to sort out the issues there. Don't come out here and start threatening people. That is a mistake they're making. And she's talking about, I did this in front of the police, you know, meaning that she is above the law. She can do stuff, you know, the police can even do nothing about it. Very stupid way of reasoning.
Bygones be bygones. I dare you bring them right now when I'm fully at home. Yes, right now I'm fully at home. So you can come with them early in the morning and order them to shoot as you always do. Order them like, shoot, shoot, as if it's you who is their commander. Silly people. Very silly people. Silly people. Silly backgrounds and silly everything. It has started to fall. I started falling, and so I have to look for a way to fall out. Oh my goodness! Hey, happy I am. They will be, oh, don't view my property. Which property? I cannot even admire other things. Cannot even copy anything from other people. Because when you see where they came from, at least you, when you see how their life was as terrible as themselves, hey, here the frogs. I'm leaving this place and the frogs are like, hey, bye, bye. But you hear them? Even the frogs have got senses that someone is around, someone is going, someone is leaving us. Maybe they are rejoicing because I've given them peace. I was disturbing them.
Yes, it is not a secret. They came from nothing to something. They came from down to up. They climbed the ladder step by step, not like you people who want to fly before you even crawl. You know, they made their way up, you know, genuinely hard work. And that is why you all are jealous. That is why you cannot stand it. That is why it is paining you. That is why you're acting like this. You know, it is a pity, it is a shame. You cannot bring them down. They are past that. You know, you are feeling bad because they are up there and you are down there. Oh yes, it is what it is. So you are not giving us news. It's not news to us. You know, they themselves say it in their videos every single time. Do you listen to David Jr.? You know, he normally likes to say this is not where it all started. You know, it started somewhere else and now we are here. David Jr. says it, Marwa says it, Mwango says it, Congress Mom says it. They all say it. So what is it that you're telling us now? You know, if you see where they came from, if you see how they were before, we know that. And that is why we celebrate them, you know, because we love progress. You know, we love genuine step-by-step progress. Not this lying, conniving, shortcut kind of progress that you guys are looking for. Or that you guys are actually doing.
Sugar plantations, yes. They will say, oh, hey, I don't know what, and they even don't belong to this village. The sugarcane plantations are right here. Why are they here? Huh? Why are they here? And yet you know, when you see them this way, this is poison. Poison because it kills people. Why am I saying it's poison and it kills people? This is the first step of poisoning people. Yes, producing sugarcane. The red sugar. And for that is a killer. You killing people in our village. Yes, this is a trap to finish people mentally, physically, wherever. I don't know, so they can lose their memory and you take everything.
Madam, stop embarrassing yourself like this. Sugarcane has very many uses. Go back to school and educate yourself. Sugarcane is not all about, making liquor. Sugarcane has very many uses. And guys, there's a video, you know, whereby Gintu shows his sugarcane plantation. And he also says that he sells the molasses. You know, that was a video about, 6 months ago? And I remember doing that reaction. Gintu also plants sugarcane, guys. So this thing of coming out here to talk about Congrats' dad as though he is the only person planting sugarcane in the village is a lie, guys. And that day, Gintu was trying to show us, you know, how he is progressing in the village, how he has investments here and there, how he's a good farmer. But he forgot that by showing us that he also plants sugarcane, he was actually telling us that he is also part of the people who are planting something that is making liquor in the village. And I remember coming out here to react on that. And positive reactors, I remember we reacted on that issue. So you, madam, you and your brother as well are also in this business of making sugarcane that is being used by the liquor makers, you know, to make liquor in the village and make people drunkards. Yes. So before you start talking about Congrats, dad, talk about your brother and his sugarcane plantation. And if you want to dispute that, I will bring the receipt in a video. Oh yes. These people think we are fools. They think we forget. They think we don't remember. No. They cannot be coming out here to accuse other people of the same thing that they are doing. And like I said, madam, there are many uses of sugarcane. Oh, they are killing people, they are poisoning people. That is exactly what your brother is doing. Tell your brothers to stop poisoning and killing people in the village by planting the sugarcane. Start with your brother first before you get to other people.
It's right there. This is 𝐾𝐎, the only beautiful lady in Nyabuhansi. Yes, take it or leave it.
I choose to leave it. Guys, give your thoughts, opinions, sentiments down in the comment section. And let's have this discussion. These people who have been saying that Kenya has no law, now you all can see that Kenya has law. Guys, these people have tarnished Kenyans' image, Kenyans' name and everything. It is time that we restore our lost glory. If you have not liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please take this moment to hit the subscribe. Thank you so very much for the many, many new subscribers in the house. Thank you so very much once again. Feel most welcome. To my returning subscribers, you guys already know I have got nothing but love for you all. Let us meet in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.
Put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay